Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. The sun is shining brightly. We've got blue skies, puffy white clouds, and it's an amazing day all around. It's May 5th, everyone. How are you doing? Cinco de Mayo. My name is Andrea Mason. Welcome to my channel. Alumna of Dr. Les Brown, Global Voice, as well as your personal accountability coach. Let's jump into it. So we often get trapped and get consumed by being overwhelmed, being lost, being uncertain with everything that's going on, right? But remember how I usually always say at every end of my videos, and thanks for those who support, throw a like, comment, and share, as it really truly helps out the channel. But at the end of every video, I remind you that you have the right and the free will and choice at any age, at any stage, to choose to press play. Plan life according to you. And the highlight reel and the highlight word is choose. Let me give you an example. I'm going to go down what we portray as a lifestyle of duality, that we look at things right or left. Certain things are, certain things aren't. Let me give you an example. Okay, so I've been listening to a lot of motivational speeches, studying, enhancing and personally and professionally developing. So for those of you who've been watching, let me know how the content is evolving and not revolving, as I've learned, as well as making sure it's more informative. That's what I'm doing. I really want to teach you something, so should it be something of worth your while, we can connect and really take a deeper dive and customize it to you. So getting back to choices. So we have the choice to either be in pain or have power. Andrea, how do I choose to be in pain? Well, think about it. If you are upset, depressed, anxious, sad, overweight, not in a relationship, not financially sound, you're choosing to stay in pain. And when I mean choosing is because are you really, truly, every single second, every single moment, learning, evolving, and taking action to shift that pain into power? Well, Andrea, you know what? I don't have that much power over my life. Of course you do. Once you have power over your life, that's when you're able to make change. That's when you're able to evolve. So many times we think that we don't have power. You're giving permission to others have power over you. Let me break it down. When we are looking, for example, individuals such as myself, I don't watch TV. I don't listen to the radio. I choose the foods that I eat. I choose if I'm going to work out or not. I choose if I'm going to decide to enhance my knowledge and further my education. I am choosing not to scroll on social media for a half hour or hour at a time. Yes, time yourself next time you do it. Be bold enough and brave enough to be honest with yourself. Because if you're not honest with others, you're not honest with yourself. And that's where the blocks and stress occur. You're choosing not to take action, but instead reacting. See? So that's pain versus power. And when you don't have power, and you listen to the naysayers, the non-believers, those subconscious voices, pre-programming from your past, you're giving permission and power to those thoughts, ideas, individuals, and those messages to take over you and control your life. So first we've got pain versus power. Then I learned we have regret or reward. Think about that. That one really kind of raised a brow for me because I was just like, well, how does that happen? Well, remember when I had told you about the coulda, shoulda, wouldas, didn't, maybe I thought I could have? Those are the regrets. Those are the ones that we constantly fall back on. And when we see somebody doing something we want to do, we say, man, too old, too heavy. It's too late. And the regrets are taking over your life. Going back to the first thing, power. You're giving permission for the regrets to take over. The rewards. If you go through the pain, like I said in yesterday's video, every loss is a lesson. And the lessons can be gained and you can get a reward from it. Think about it. Nobody's walked in your shoes. Nobody's literally walked in your life on every experience that you have. Sure, they've been in a chapter of sadness. They've been in a chapter of loss and grief. They've been in a chapter of regret. They've been in a chapter of bankruptcy, but they haven't walked in your shoes. So the regrets of what you lost, coulda, shoulda, wouldas, you can choose, again, to go for the reward. What's the takeaway? What did I do from that? What did I learn from that? And how can I get a reward? Then there's settling and living. And, you know, as the cliche says, none of us get out of here alive. But the question that my mentor, Dr. Les Brown, has says, how many of us are living? So settling is meddling and worrying about what you didn't do, what you have to do, what you must do, what you should do, and just contemplating and not making the efforts to make a shift. You're settling, well, I'm old enough, I can't do this particular athlete or event. Well, I'm tired, I really don't have the energy to wake up earlier. Well, I want to be fit, but I'm not really exceeding my fullest potential and disciplining myself. That's settling. Then there is living. What are you doing and taking action? Are you doing it every single day? Pardon me. I smell a skunk somewhere and I heard some rustling, so just going to be a little bit more aware. It's kind of weird that they're out now, but the smell is very potent, so he or she is nearby. But anyways, getting back to my point, there's always two sides of the pendulum, two sides of the coin, two sides of the balance. You, again, going back to choice, have to figure out what is your motive. What are you willing to do for it? You know, you pass by and look at, say, all these people on social media posting, me included. But with me, I do it every single day. I show the good, the bad, the ugly. I talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, the stuff that people don't want to see. But I'm not saying I'm better or worse than anybody. That's just my style. That's my authentic self. That's Andrea Mason. So I want you to take away from this video, if you've done this long, I thank you. And if you look at the reel or the short, thank you. Weigh your options. Which side are you on? Are you going to be on the negative or the positive? Are you going to be on the reactive or the responsive? Are you going to be on taking responsibility or just letting it slide? Are you going to be taking no action or taking action? These are all choices in life that happen every single second that you are awake and even asleep. We all have, this cliche says, we all have 24 hours in a day. But it's how you're utilizing those 24 hours to make it profitable or painful. Think about it. Are you taking action in your life? These are the choices that we have. And just a friendly reminder again, your choice is to have someone walk beside you accountable without judgment, dictation, or lecture, and to get you to the next level. Because I don't believe in excuses, I believe in results. And that's what I'm here for as your accountability coach, daily motivational speaker every day, and reminding you, you have the right, the choice in this crazy game of life to choose to press play. Plan life according to you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. It's all free and it helps people and really helps the channel so I can give you more content, more actions, more tools, more events, as well as opportunities, creating the opportunities for you to exceed and enhance your life, the quality of life.